Alright, here's the deal. If the game closed out for maintenance, I will stop playing it. For... I know. It's a brilliant decision, brilliant strategy. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them. Scratch my eye. Dodgeball is a silly movie. I think I rewatched it. I just realized I have, oh wait, hold on. Wait. I just realized something. How do you watch stuff? I can watch The Boys! Because I have, Amazon Prime now. No way. Oh, yeah. I was enjoying that show, and I stopped watching it, though. Okay, what were we doing? I don't know. Story stuff. Should I do something silly? Okay. We're now pushing a little bit more stuff. So should I work on my white mage? And like try to level it, like just do like a single like duty of some sort. What's the best one? Oh, I guess this is the one. Alright, let's give it a try. We'll do one thing as white mage, okay? To get levels. Oop. Okay. Okay, so got heals. I'm not a mighty healer. It's just one. Okay. I can't target you. What's the button for that? This one? Oh, just puts it right back on. I have something to recover. is dying very slowly. Is that my fault? Oh, wait. I mean, I'm the healer. Oh, crap. I'm behind, too. Why is the music so weird in this one? Yeah, not using the high steel is not, it's a lot more efficient. I think I'm dressed like a hobo. Stream chat. I'm healing. If I look at stream chat, everyone dies. And if everyone dies, then I die. I'm part of everyone. I'm healing. Look at me go. And also throwing rocks at it. Ow. Oh, treasure. Now, a single useful thing for me. So far. that. Yeah, but me doing damage with this doesn't matter, as long as I keep him up. So I think just spamming heal is probably the best thing for me. Have that to keep my mana up. I don't need to be efficient. I just need to survive. Ba, 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 da, ba. I just hit myself for no reason. We did it! I got at least one level. Oh, I got everything. Everyone left. Alright, well, we got, whoa, we're level 42? What level were we? Do you remember what level we were? What level were we? Alright, none of my gear is above level 32, 35. So I'm gonna assume we were somewhere around 37. So we get like 5 levels. Maybe. Or maybe our gear's just that bad. You remember what level we were? Doesn't matter. Okay, let's go press on. Sorry to set for a home-cooked meal, is there not? We must cherish these moments, fleeting as they are. The fight will always be there, waiting for us to return. And now, we can fly. I trust you are well rested and refreshed. Yes? Then let us return to the front. The greater part of the Alliance forces should have advanced into the peaks by now, but I expect we'll have passed many of our comrades on the road east. There's a checkpoint along the way, as I recall. We will need only to identify ourselves to soldiers in order to pass. What is this thing? Sarek? Yes, I'm here. I'm live. Oh, stream chat. Yes. Okay, let's take a look. Stream chat. Stream chat. Oh, that looks so good. I would eat that. It seems very bad for me, though. Like, that sandwich looks like it'll ruin my weight loss goals. I need to lose 1.6 pounds, okay, to hit my weight loss goal. What is this? Maz Nunna is in need of a skilled warrior. I kill that. Might have trouble you for a moment of your time. Recent days, a young secret son has seen fit to issue me several crowns to combat. I can only assume he means to assume the role of nun and leader of our people. Tradition dictates that the strongest among us must take this position, so I gladly face anyone who believe they are fit to lead. Switching in my water. The problem, however, is his challenger is decidedly weak. And no matter how many times I put him down, he refuses to concede. Whoa, my water glass is apparently spilling all over the place. Just from moisture, I think, condensation. So let me dry this off. Oh wow, this thing is soaked. My cup holder is soaked. It's all underneath this cup holder. Crap. Alright, whatever. Let's deal with that later. Maybe. Can I just set this here? Do it later. Okay. We'll deal with it later. Why is it so covered with water? Okay. What were we doing? Oh, yes. Okay. Problem, however, it's challenge decidedly weak. No matter how many times I put him down, he refused to concede. His invitation to duel were a mild annoyance at first, but I've come to find his single-minded determination to be intriguing. In fact, I was hoping you would consider training him. I realize how absurd it sounds to help my rival to be, but I'm curious of his potential. If you would take him under your wing, he's likely loitering about Verdjala. Safe travels. See, now I can fly, so I just go. Okay, this will lead me south, so there's something down here. There's a whole area down here that we haven't seen. Look how much zone there is that we haven't touched. On both sides. Your other intruder has been sounding around the village. What do you want? Raz asked you to train me? Oh, I don't need his pity, and I certainly don't need you. But I'll prove it. After I beat you bloody out of feet, Raz, I take my rightful place as done. Really? Oh, okay. We don't actually have to fight him. Damn it all, why am I so weak? Alright, fine. If you need to train me, then get on with it. That's what you came here for, isn't it? Good, after a few lessons from you, Raz will wish he'd never sent you to me. I refuse to end up like my father. I will become stronger, even if it means accepting help from my enemy. Where were we? I should probably introduce myself. You can call me Zat. Now, how about you show me what you can do? Hold on a minute. I didn't mean to want to fight again. I want to observe. Perfect from a safe distance. Oh, because that would make it good for a good fight. They graze nearby. Let's be off. He's got a lantern on his butt. You call it nearby? Probably not nearby, but okay. We can fly, so it doesn't matter. We go wherever the wind takes us. Did you want me to look at stream data? Is that what you want me to look at? Oh, now I can see why beating... Now I can see why my beating earlier was so swift. I feel stronger just for having watched you fight. Maybe I can put some of those moves to use against Miraz. I need a moment to think. Alright, I think I'm ready. The title of Nun is as good as mine. Why don't you fight me first? Although that's probably... me see. Oh, not again! Because I was doing my once a month thing you get. That's nice. It's nice to have traditions or, like, routine stuff. Special treats. I used to go to Jack in the Box about once a month. And it was nice. But then they closed down, so I don't really go anywhere anymore. Why am I so weak? You're not tired of this fool's errand? Tell me, why is it you seek the title of nun? My father's none of the Im tribe until his title was stolen we were driven out of the village. And just when I thought things were at their worst, he abandoned me. This is your fault. If you hadn't taken away his title, he'd still be here. I'll rip you limb from limb if I have to. You wait and see. His father was known as well? There was a time when the Im tribe was led by 2 nuns. In the common tongue, it was often interpreted as the chief of the tribe. But first and foremost, we are fathered to our people. When our hunting grounds are vast and children many, it's sometimes necessary to have a second nun as we once did. After the Guardians invaded, however, our nuns diminished as to their numbers. We agreed only a single nun was needed. Under normal circumstances, we would do battle to lose or abdicating their title. But his father relinquished it willingly and left with him for the Peering Stones. We never heard from him again. Zet, son of Mat. After all these years, he returns. Why would his father leave him to survive on his own? Perhaps there's something among our people or the Ananta who know what became of him. Take him stay with you and see if you can see what you can discern of his father's whereabouts. We'd like to find him near the southern edge of Rajala. Yeah, I'm trying to think like the last thing I ate out, like where I went and bought something to eat out. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to on my road trip. Yeah, my original plan for the road trip is that I'm gonna leave in the morning and I'm gonna take like some leftover food, like some like cold pizza or something, and just eat that on the way. And then I'll stop for dinner. And then I'll have to eat out the rest of the trip. So that will only be 5 meals or 6 meals eating out or something like that. I don't know. Depending on how much I eat. I usually don't eat very many meals. She hadn't seen that. What a bloody mess that was. I knew this would have happened if my father were still here. It wasn't easy growing up on my own. Once I become nun, though, I'll finally get the respect and admiration I deserve. I beg of you, help me defeat Mraz. I'll make a man out of you. Are you ready to whip me into shape? Think about how I need to improve, and I'm very certain fending off attacks is my weak point. After all, both you and Mraz bested me with a single blow. I think I have just a thing to practice defending myself. Follow me. I mean, he's filled with determination. That's kind of cool. Wait. Yeah, this is the one. This is what we're going to. Down there? Like how far down? Oh, not very far down. Why is there a crate there? If I recall correctly. Look what I found. Mark. 42 grenades left behind by the Guardians. I believe that's 42. Mark 42 grenades left behind by the Guardians. Can you believe it? Word has it you've dealt with them before, so I'm sure you know what these can do. They'll be perfect for practicing my guard. I take these grenades, throw them at me. No need to worry, I've already emptied out most of their explosive powder. Okay. Good luck. Should have cough, emptied them out a little more. I mean, that was nothing. Go ahead, toss another. Okay. Oh, he's roaring. Cough. Oh, I think that one had more power than the last one. No, that's a bad thing, mind you. Give me another. I can take it. This guy does not know when to quit. Grog! I must have forgotten anything out the powder. Of all of them? Okay, I thought he was going to tell me to throw another grenade. But that means the training will make me tougher. Well, I bet I could defeat Miles right now if I wanted. Or perhaps after a short break. I feel bad for the guy. Those grenades took a toll on me, but I'm feeling much better. My ribs have taken on an unusual shade of purple. I bet that means the training's working. I wouldn't have come this far without you, though. It's only proper to ask you to come and see me finally take down Miles. What do you say? Thanks, you don't know how much this means to me. Let's head to the Peering Stones. Then, Miles won't know what hit him. Ah. What are we doing with this guy? Zed, have you come to challenge me once more for the title of Nun? I have. This time I will defeat you. Very well, let's reconvene at the valley to the southeast. Reconvene? Are you afraid of changing here in front of your people? No matter. Well, it looks like we're heading to the valley. There you are. I was beginning to think you wouldn't show. Your time is done at the M-Tribe Inns today. Before we begin, Zed, there's something you must know. What now? A terrible tale told me by the Vera. 20 years ago, a Mikote of the M-Tribe traveling with child happened upon their people. He claimed to be a nun who relinquished his title to avoid creating discord within the tribe. Though no longer one of them, he planned to watch over them from afar. One fateful day, the local wildlife were afflicted with a strange illness that drove them into a frenzy. It was as if they were possessed, forming a monstrous herd storming toward the Peering Stones. He could not stand idly by and watch his former home be destroyed, and so he chose to face the beast alone, leaving his child in the Dante's care. One after another, the beast fell as he drove them into a nearby cavern. Yet he would not escape unscathed, for one of the creatures struck him with a poison that would soon turn him to stone. His limbs growing stiff, he used the last of his strength to collapse the cave entrance. The main crevice that would have allowed their escape was blocked by his cold, petrified flesh. That man was Matt, your father. There are those who called him a coward for leaving, but in truth, he was the bravest among us. Do you call this blade? This rested here ever since that fateful day your father gave his life to save us. My father's blade, so it's true then. I hated him for so long, Be strong, Dad. You are your father's son, and one day you should make a great nun. Forgive me. Why are so many stories in this game so sad? But I guess everybody has a tragic story to tell. I have several. Memories of childhood are hazy, but I do recall being taken to an Ananta village shortly after leaving the M-Tribe. Now I know why he left me all those years ago. He was a hero to the bitter end, fighting to protect our people. And now I'll protect them too. I need to speak with Miraz. Ah, you're returned. Rasdan, I want to apologize for the disrespect I've shown you. You're not to blame for my father leaving. I realize that now. You needn't apologize. We are men of the Imp tribe. It is only natural that we might quarrel in one way or another. Now that you know the truth, what will you do now? If you would have me, I wish to rejoin the Imp tribe as a Tia. I'll become stronger and one day carry on in my father's footsteps. By his blade, I swear it. Farewell. I welcome you once more as Mizat Tia of the Imp tribe. Train hard, young one, and become the man I know your father believed you could be. I would also hold a memorial service to honor your father's sacrifice. We do not have his remains, but I pray his soul will at last be at peace. Thanks for all your help. I might have never learned about my father if you hadn't showed up. Next time we meet, you'll be addressing me as Zet Nun. At least I hope so. I also expect a rematch for that first thrashing you gave me. I should get going. I have to introduce myself to a lot of people. Till we meet again. Such a sad tale. Words fail to express my gratitude, adventurer. He'll make a fine nun someday. When his time comes, I hope you will offer him support again as you did this day. What? He's got more? How many quests does this guy have? What are we unlocking? Oh, what fortuitous timing. I would ask a favor of you. I spoke again with Avira regarding the death of Matt, and heard disturbing rumors as to why the beasts of Virgala ran amok that fateful day. They believe the Kalyana were behind it. It's hard to believe such a reclusive tribe would do such a thing, but I'd be foolish to doubt the word of Avira. We must be certain, which is why I asked you to see the truth at the heart of this matter. Perhaps it's mere coincidence. The Kalyana have been acting strange of late, leaving their borders to venture to the East End. Neil wind blows across the fringes. Please, you must find out what they're up to. I'm taking her. What are you doing to her? Hello, friend. What's up? Griffin's Bane. Oh, thank goodness you arrived. Twice now you've saved me from certain doom. After completing my reports in Gridania, I thought it prudent to return and learn more about the history of this region. I was especially interested in this tree they called the Percipient One. It was revered as a source of great spiritual energy. I was told this place was a place of beauty before the Guardians arrived, yet an air of gloom hangs over the place now. I plan to investigate the degradation of the area, starting with this tree, when I was assaulted by the Karyana, but what brings you here? You suspect they've been driving the beasts of Virgala into a frenzy? Perhaps it's related to their strange behavior of late. At any rate, we should have a look around. There has to be a reason why they came all this way. If the fates are kind, they'll have left us a clue. Maybe that giant poison thing, whatever it is. That looks like a giant poison sack. Is this now what we're looking for? Maybe not. Found a clue! Really? That odor sauce your nostrils. We found nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, another one of these. Let's check by this poison sack again. I don't see anything there. So is there like another thing over here? Strange fumes are emanating from the roots of this tree. Did you find anything? Is it the black rose? Gasp, I recognize these markings. This is a container with black rose. 12 help us if any more samples yet remain. I suppose the Kiryana hid this here, do you? What could they possibly want with it? Hey, are you unharmed? Oh, this guy again. Do you think he's related to the Gratia from the Crystal Tower? Don't look so surprised. Shooting through arrows is that difficult, even for me. That's not important. I came bearing news from Raz Nun. He went to meet with a Veer to offer them thanks for taking me in after my father's disappearance. It was there he learned an awful truth about the incident that claimed his life. Kalyana used a strange fruit to drive the beast of Fujala mad. Stampede was meant to drive out the M tribes so they could claim our lands as their own. Strange fruit. Of course. The Percipient One. It's only a theory, mind you, but if the contents that contain lead to the soil, it may have had adverse effects on the plant life here. It certainly explained the condition of the tree. Now the Guardians no longer move freely through these woods. Kind of like saw their chase to harvest the fruit and finish what they started. It's a plant that reeks of their people and never wanted to sully their own hands. Thanks you two, we can ensure that it won't come to fruition. TSRA means Clan the Sunseeker, Ricote Male? Ah, okay. I love nothing more than to avenge my father here and now. But no, that's not what he'd want. I'll take her back to the Peering Stones. Raz will know what to do with her. What about the other three I killed? And left for dead. Well, killed them because they were dead. And left them because they were dead. I better go and contact Serpent Marshal Brookstone. We need to get men out here and dispose of that container. Thank you again for all your help, Kalia. Hope our next meeting is under better circumstances. I doubt it. I mean, we're at war right now, so why would it get better? Don't look down. I could teleport back. I'm dumb. So is it just a coincidence they both have red hair? Welcome back, my friend. Tell me, what'd you find at the East End? My words, what the Vera told me was true. I never thought it concerned that Kiliana should seclude themselves. They always seemed so peaceful. Their carelessness merely brought about the end of the Imp tribe. Well, we'll not make that mistake again. I will deal with the Kiliana you captured after they tell us all they know. I'm also surprised to see Mezet Tia so close. Chose to see my counsel rather than deal with them himself. There's hope for him yet. Again, we found ourselves in your debt. I foresee great things ahead for the Imp tribe, and I'm certain you have helped us set us. You've helped set us on the path to lasting prosperity. But there's more! Greetings, Kayla. I'm glad to see you looking hale and hearty since the last 5 seconds ago when I talked to you. We're fortunate you returned unscathed in that business involving the Percipient one. Thanks to you and Zetia, the Kaliana have been keeping away from it. Speaking of the Nanta, a messenger from the Vera came by not long ago looking for you. Trisha has some matters she'd like to discuss with you. Perhaps you could pay her a visit? Yeah, sure. Okay, so this is where I think we finally unlocked the beast tribe here. Not that one. This way. Welcome, Kayla. Allow me to once again express our gratitude for your heroic deeds. Your vanquishing of the Kaliana's vow simulacrum of Sri Lakshmi is worthy of the utmost praise. While I'm reluctant to have to ask you for your aid yet again, there's a battle of personal importance I wish to discuss with you. My beloved daughter Alpa is a member of the Resistance. Though she is young and unskilled in the ways of war, she labors tirelessly for the freedom of Gir Albania. Now that the Guardians have finished their grip on this region, many Vera who served in the Resistance we call back to Vera Nelia. As my daughter, Alpa's presence is required above all others. One day, Alpa will inherit the mantle of Broodmother. There is much I must teach her. Despite our newfound freedom, many trials wait in the days to come for all peoples of Gir Albania. We need not only strong leaders, but able successors to lead us into the future. I've written a letter for Alpa explaining why she must return to Vera Nelia at once. However, I anticipate that her superiors will be against her leaving on such short notice. As a friend of the Resistance, you would be able to persuade them to release her from service. Will you grant your cooperation? I'll handle this. Your selflessness... Look at that word! Your selflessness knows no bounds. Please give this letter to Alpa. She is stationed in Walker's Reach. I pray for a satisfactory outcome. They're trying to give me a lisp. Yes, I'm Alpa. A missive from Mother, you say? Here's a letter. Let me see that. We're doing time. 11 minutes. Okay, we're doing pretty good. She wants me to leave the Resistance and return to Vera Nelia? This is absurd. I'm pleased she has such high expectations of me, but I've still got work to do here with the resistance. Well, calm down, will you? First things first, haven't you got anything to say to the one who brought you the letter? You're right, where are my manners? I'm very grateful to you for delivering this message. Ah, you're Kay Sapphire, conqueror of Castel and Valadina, aren't you? Oh, I like her hair. Oh, and her eyes. Of course, I recognized you straight away. It's a pleasure to finally meet you in person. Name's Jolman, and I'm reported to Alba here, believe it or not. I suppose I should explain why I don't want to go back, seeing as you've traveled all this way. Although I've assumed the title of Battle Maid, fighting is exactly my forte. Fine, I'll say it the way you guys want me to. Exactly my forte. I'm much better at metalworking, and since I joined the Resistance, I've been placed in command of a small group of blacksmiths. While others were out capturing Valadina, I was here in the Reach crafting armaments. If only I could have been there with them. I'm proud of the work we do supporting our soldiers, but I want to be more involved. That's why I've come up with a plan to turn Castle and Valadina into a Resistance fortress, with the newly formed Valadina gatekeepers in charge. Alpha went straight to our commanding officer and volunteered for the post of captain. I was certainly surprised to hear that they'd agreed to it, but she's only given permission on the grounds that I'd be assigned as her second in command. And she's been nagging me constantly ever since. Anyway, my blacksmiths are mainly made of Anantas, as we excel at forging weapons and armor. On the other hand, most of the frontline units include both Ananta and Striders. Our superiors were concerned that even though I'm a member of the Resistance, I've spent most of the time among my own kind. Jolman's here to teach me ways that other peoples of Germania. Although officially she's the one leading the unit, I'm here to act as her mentor. Sigh. She's still got a lot to learn about us Striders, though. The other day she tried to take off my uniform. Are you still going on about that? I thought you were getting ready to shed your skin, so I tried to help you out of your clothes. How many times do I have to tell you? We don't molt like an auntie, you bumbling ninny. I just had an itchy back, that's all. And I'm quite capable of getting undressed by myself. Tempting, but no, I resist. Resist the temptation. She is cute, though. Let's not get into all that again. So, where were we? The letter. I'll send word to Mother to tell her why I'm not going home. I'm sorry to have you involved in all this. Wait, there's one more thing. While you're here, there's something I'd like to ask you. Would you be able to meet us at Valadina? Thank you so much. Jolman and I will wait for you at the Castellum. How close can I get? It's pretty close. Alright, if we do 2.5 minutes again, that'll get us to about 9:30. And then we do 3 minutes at the end, or yeah, I don't know, we'll figure it out. You're here. I hope you had a safe journey. As I mentioned earlier, the Resistance wishes to repurpose this place as a new stronghold. Breach is very important, strategically speaking. It's mainly used by Allied forces going to and from Gridania. But now that the Imperial forces have been driven out, we can expect more civilian traffic in the future. That said, if 10 score legionaries suddenly showed up and demanded their bridge back, we'd be hard-pressed to hold them off for the forces we have stationed here now. Tell me, Caleb, what do other people do at times like this? The Grand Companies recruit full adventurers like me. You describe the temporized position adventures. Let's do the apply one. What a fantastic idea. Adventurers could cover up our lack of enlisted soldiers. At least for the time being. Let's spread the word that Valadina gatekeepers are offering work. It's not a moment to lose. You're an adventurer. You'll sign up to help, won't you? I suppose I can lend you my strength. 1,000 blessings upon you. Let's begin by... someone's coming. Wait, is that who I think it is? Oh, that's her mother, isn't it? Mother? I wrote your message, Apple. You have formed the Veladina Gatekeepers and been made their captain? That's what I wrote, isn't it? I've got an important assignment, and I intend to see it through. Oh, what is this important assignment of which you speak? I'm responsible for converting this place into a full-fledged resistant fortress. It's vital to the defense of both Tridania and Georania. Alpha, you possess many virtues, but strength in battle is not among them. Did you believe you were capable of leading this endeavor? Very well. The entire region stands to benefit from the strength and borders, our village included. But remember, Alpha, you are my heir. You cannot shirk this responsibility forever. You may remain here on one condition. It will soon be time for me to shed my skin. When this is over, I shall return and inspect this stronghold. If your work is found to be unsatisfactory, nothing you say or do will stop me from taking you back to Veronia. Fine, have it your way. When you see what I've done with this place, you'll regret ever doubting me. I look forward to it. Until we meet again, very well. It seems my debt to you continues to grow. Please grant my daughter your counsel. Though she is rash and impulsive, her spirit burns brightly. So if we succeed, Valentine will provide Veronia with greater security. If we fail, the village gets its future successor back. Your mother certainly knows how to negotiate. We won't fail. I'll do everything in my power and more to succeed. Say so, Captain. Right, what he's doing first. If we're going to hire adventurers, we need to choose the right person for each job. We need to think about payment, too. What's up, Kai? Got it. I'll tell Shauna, Madura, and others to start getting things organized. So I'm a space fox. Got a rocket on my back. Space fox. Dancing like a maniac. Space fox. Got a rocket on my back. The universe is down from my tail attack. Scratching my head. I knew I could rely on you. There's still a good deal of time before Mother sheds her skin, so let's use it as best we can. Put up the banners still show everyone that this castle is now in the jurisdiction of the Veladina Gatekeepers. Hope we can count on your help too, Acalia. I said unlock this thing. A group I didn't know there existed, so... I don't know how I would time that with the music. Veladina Gatekeepers take command of Castle Veladina. So this is the Vera. I'm not person. Where's Madura? Okay, I'm not worried about that for now. I have so much random crap. We got like 2 minutes left, so I was time to brush. Oh, I went too far, didn't I? I was looking at the wrong screen. Well, I was looking at the wrong... Alright, we're gonna pause right here. I'm gonna hover. Alright, I'll be right back, okay? Gonna go brush. We'll do 2.5 minutes anyway, even though it's almost time. We'll just do 3, it'll be fine. 3 minutes, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. Alright, we're making progress, okay? We're making really good progress, I think. I mean, we're still on level 67 quest, but, not for long, I think. Oh, no, we're on level 68 quest, so we've moved on to level 68. Boop. We wish to pass through the gate. Science, a pleasure to have you with us again. If you're happy here, we've taken the Algieri and begun fortifying it as our new base of operations at the peaks. Give a shout to the lads as you pass, eh? Ow! Why are you throwing apples at me? What did I do? I was going to go brush my tail. And put some of my cream on my eczema. My eczema's much better, though. Like, I've gone for these places that were on my hands constantly to, like, just a few bumps scattered about on... Like, there's, like, one bump on my left hand. Like, 2 or 3 on my right.
I remember how they laughed. Alliance and Resistance soldiers, eager for battle. Trading jokes as we marched east towards the peaks. Beyond this last line of defenses lay the locks and the city. Breaching it would be no small feat.
Wait, do you think we'll actually get to the city of Alamigo?
But we beat the Imperials back, just like that. And we liberated a village, the first of many.
As you can see, this part of the peaks is much higher than the northern reaches. Hence why the Imperials built Specula and Imperatorius where they did. See those 3 towers to the east? That's her. She's right on the edge of the cliff, so attacking from the north is a fool's errand. From the south, on the other hand, she's no different from any other Imperial installation. Why is the music so loud? You see now why fellow Dino is so important, right? Eh? Right then, come along, they're waiting for us at Algieri. It just sounds unusually loud to me. Did my headphones get turned up? It sounds about the right volume. Oh, I can't fly. Oops. I almost jumped off right there. Did you see that? I was heading for the edge. Oh, there's no jumping off there. Where is it? It's like behind this? There it is. Found it! Where's the next one? North. That's over there on the other side. Let's go to wherever it is and see if we get a teleporter. We can go mop up some of these things on the other side. The low level side. And do the blue quest. And then we'll come back down here and continue over here. Good blade. East. Must be far to the east. You turn around! You keep following? Okay, I don't think so. Yeah, this game, they won't chase you very far. I know where to work out how this mechanic where as long as you keep attacking them, they'll keep following you. Here we are, the new base of operations for the Alliance and the Resistance. Ah, there you are. Greetings, General. I see you've been quite busy in our absence. As you may imagine, the Imperials flooded our coming, and we took the village without a fight. Your time is impeccable. We were about to discuss our strategy to seize Specula and Imperatorius. Though we are fresh on the road, we should be glad to attend. Good. Take a moment to gather yourselves and join us when you're ready. Other zones have different rules, like probably like yeah, dungeons. Wouldn't make any sense if you could just escape that easily. Well, you heard the Flame General. Looks like we've got a meeting to attend. Alright, let's talk to Chocobo Keeper here. Wicked Ambush? I don't care about this. I just want the yellow thing off my map. Foot upgrades have much bigger leashes too. That's good. Alright, we're actually going to teleport back here. We're going to switch over to Ninja again and do this blue quest and get the green things on Ninja. Because I do want to make sure we try to level Ninja a little bit. Yeah, that's the same one. Let's talk to this guy. Fancy yourself as our village's savior, do you? You truly mean what you say. I need to... His name's Sayer. Used to be one of the quarry's finest workers he did. He's fighting the good fight to restore Algana to his former glory. I do worry about the toll it must be taking on a man of his years. Have a chat with him if you're interested in helping. We're once again getting sidetracked, as we often do. But I want to be able to fly here, so that's kind of important, I think. Being able to fly is kind of critical. Thank you for coming. I'm still waiting for a few more of the villagers to arrive. What happened to your hair? Tell Bugger straight next to another one of his speeches, says he. Sayer, get it? Because he says things. How do you plan to continue living in abject squalor, I asked you. It's high time I brought back the quarry that once made me proud to hail from Alagana. Some of you may be too young to remember, but the quarry used to mean everything to this village. Bloody hell, when is this old codger gonna start harping on about the good old days? Time to open your eyes, you daft bugger. Time's long since passed where you can sell the stone here for a decent amount of gil. About time to face the facts. There's no coin to be had sweating away your life in some bloody quarry. I'd better serve going out and hunting my own food. Just hear me out. If you give up on the quarry, then you give up on the village itself. Even the hardest rocks will bake if you keep on chiseling away at it. Life's the same. Grandpa, that's enough. Is her name Sweet Love? I can tell you now, no one here will claim to be happy with their lot. There's nothing you can get done. You're demonstrating with everyone it's hardly going to do any good. Sweet Love. Well, what do you expect with that attitude? No one's going to work to improve things, even my own granddaughter is next to no motivation. There's no reason you don't see much. There's reason you don't see much quarrying going on anymore. There's no demand for it. We can get by just fine with the stones we gathered in the past, and those we salvaged from ruined buildings. Prosperity doesn't lie in wait for us to the quarry, only monsters. It's about time to realize that we're lucky just to be alive these days. Come on, Grandfather, let's go home. That's what I find kind of sad about time passing. Like, I'm starting to see a little bit myself, where I think of how much things cost, and I have this idea of it. Like, when I think about how much a car costs, like, my brain says a brand new car should cost in the neighborhood of $30,000 to $40,000. That's a reasonable new car price. You can get some of the lower end, they're like more like $25,000, and you get some of the higher end that's like $50,000. And never mind the super rich people. But now, like a Mustang is like $60,000. It's a brand new Mustang cost. Okay, it's like $30,000. maybe I'm not out of touch. Maybe I'm not as out of touch as I thought I was. But I've heard stories about people that are older than me. I don't want to call them old, but they're older than me. And they still think you can go out and buy a house for like $100,000. And maybe you can. Maybe there are places where you can buy a house for $100,000. But I can guarantee you that house will not be livable. I know from experience, like, houses are expensive. Like, I own this house. I know how much it's worth. And it's way more than I paid for it. I can assure you that. But yeah, it's like, people are like, oh, you can go out and, you know, you can go work at Chick-fil-A and make, like, $15 an hour or whatever Chick-fil-A pays now. And you can go rent an apartment. And I'm like, do you know how much you have to work at $15 an hour to rent an apartment these days? By yourself? Let's see here. So you make $15 an hour, right? Times 40. That's $600 a week. That's assuming you get a full-time pay, right? I multiply that in 4 weeks. Okay, that's $2,400 before taxes. So let's say taxes take 10% of that. So you're now left, and they're going to take more than that. $2,160. Like, most apartments cost around $1,500 to $1,700 a month. So that is, let's say $1,500. So $1,500 divided by $2,160. That is almost 70% of your income spent on rent alone. 70%. 70. It's 69.4, but who cares about that? So, people don't realize how hard it is these days to just get moving. So, I don't know. I kind of understand this guy's kind of getting out of touch with reality. But maybe we're going to find out, oh, he was right all along. Plastic girl understands nothing. Of course everything's going to seem pointless if you're only sleepwalking through life. Who the hell are you anyway? I ain't doing this for your amusement. I am indeed the sailor you speak of. Rock and food situate my way, you say. Okay, was it? She was the last we have to thank for saving Orkrata. I can tell you more fire in your belly than this entire village. Perhaps you'll be able to see that I'm not as crazy as these buggers think me. I mean, your look's not helping. Alagana owes everything to the quarry. The stones we extracted were solid and pleasing to the eye to boot. We supplied the stones used to build the palace. Ah, those were the days. It was the Imperial invasion that changed everything. Those bastards thought stone structures barbaric, favoring their cold, tasteless metallic buildings instead. They say they look civilized. Don't make me laugh. The final blow to our way of life came when Garlemald began recruiting our youth for our army. We lost just as many to the rebel cause. When no one left to tend the quarry, it slowly fell into ruin and is now overrun with beasts. A few of us that remain have been left to eke out a living using any means we can. I swear on Brauger's very name, if we could just take the sleeping stones, this whole village would brim with vitality again. I see something that proves the beasts are gone from the quarry, then the villagers will surely see fit to help me restore it to its former glory. That's a lot to ask for a complete stranger. But it's not as if I'm spoiled for choice right now. Would you be able to rid the quarry of those damn monsters and bring me back 2 Orlith's soulstones? I'll forever be in your debt. Okay. Seems a reasonable request. Go kill some stuff. Where are we go? Oh, way. Wow, it's far over. It's far. I don't think we go that way. I think we have to go around. Can we even go around? I have no idea where to go. Let's see if this dude's map. Whoa! That guy's cool. What is that? It's probably one of the rare monsters. Yep. Oh, it's aggressive too. Is there like a path behind the waterfall or something? There's not. Alright, it's not that way. It acts like there is, though. How do I get there? I don't see a path there, so I think I have to go this way. And see if I can loop around. Okay, we've got a path, I think. We have a path. Maybe. How are those things even alive? Look how fat they are. With their skinny, look at their skinny little legs! How are they even upright? Skinny little legs. Wait, those things? I need to teleport to go back. Alright, back we go. I don't know how that proves we're it's safe now. I see you've returned. It'd be even nicer if you have to have possession of certain stones. Oh, those are pretty, though. I see what you're talking about. They are pretty stones. That's exactly what I was after. Let's waste no time showing them to others. It's been far too long since the last ray of hope shone in the villagers' miserable lives. Ah, you go nuts. I believe. Wait, do you think there was something up there that I should have gotten? You know what? Let's go grab this one over here, and then we'll see. See what we see. It's over, like, it's in this thing, I think. It's a very high bridge. What level does stuff not care about you anymore? I guess I'm only 4 levels higher. It's not that much. I know there's a point where they'll stop chasing you. We're not that level yet. Wait, we were here. I think I saw this, I just didn't get it. Kind of strange. Oh, wait, it's up on the rock somewhere, and I have to like, figure out where it is. That's why I didn't get it. It's elevated, you have to find the way up. I just got distracted. I walked right by it. At some point. Southeast. Let's check our travel thing. Okay, yeah, there's only one more, so I think we're good. We still got the quest to do, though. They were supposed to all be down there. Alright, we'll switch back to our other class. Warrior. I must say, Warrior really suits me. And everyone, let us begin. Algeria is ours, and for mercy we took it without losing a single man. But we dare not grow complacent. Speculative Imperatores would not be so easily won. Hey, General, should we not pause to consider the Imperial's motivations? If you take this sooner, the fortified settlement of strategic importance not so much as firing a shot is inexplicable. We searched the village and found no traps or other signs of sabotage. Suspicious though it may be, I would not refuse this gift from our enemy. The path to Alamigo goes to the east, through Specula Imperatores, and Castrum, Albania. It bears repeating, however, that the latter is home to a massive cannon, with unparalleled range and destructive power. Which means we need to strike Specula Imperatores quickly, both to limit their ability to locate our forces in the field, and utilize the installation as a shield against attack, as they would doubtless not risk damaging the towers. I see. They have no choice but accept what we've been given. That's the way of it. I have no doubt that Xenos has got something planned. We'll just have to deal with it when the time comes. To the assault, then. The main host shall commence a direct assault on the Specula Imperatores. During this time, I would hold the Scions in reserve at Algeria to deal with any Imperial forces that may be dispatched in response. Understood. Wait a minute, we should be fighting with you in the Resistance. I actually don't want to rely on us too much on the Kate after what you've been through, but just let the rest of us do our part. She wants to fight, I say let her fight. Thanks, I knew you'd understand. I mean, I want to fight too. That'd be best if I accompanied you. I'll say you can save the Kalia. Oh, go if you must. The two of us can take care of ourselves. I bet we can get into some kind of trouble back here. You have your orders. Dismissed. These are very wide chairs. Meanwhile, deeper than an Imperial research facility. Laughing scientist? Oh, yeah, what's her name? Ferdola went off there. To be a research subject. It's the Captain America project. Medieval. Oh, there's 5 of them. Maybe more. Wait, Cryle's there too.
Let us see. So, she lives. Impressive. Or merely lucky, though that too may prove a useful trait.
His Ida Shadow game is on point. His eyeliner is amazing.
My lord, what have you done to me?
Though we Guardians are intellectually and physiologically superior in almost all respects, we lack the hereditary traits required for the reliable manipulation of ether, hence our unique inability to wield magics. This deficiency for want of a better word, saw us subjected to decades of oppression by the lesser races, and we were eventually driven to seek shelter in the cold northern reaches of Ilsabard. Fortunately, said region was replete with vast deposits of ceruleum, which proved instrumental in the development of Magitech, a revolutionary technology conceived to compensate for our disadvantage. It was with Magitech that we grew strong, that our nation became an empire. Yet, ultimately, this was an extrinsic solution to an intrinsic problem. What I wanted was not a crude device to be used in lieu of magic. Through modification of the Garlean genome, I argued that it might be possible to enhance a subject's ability to manipulate ether, effectively empowering them to wield magics. Alas, my theories were met with consternation in the Imperial Court. Only Lord Xenos, with commendable foresight and wisdom, deigned to support my research.
And now, what have you
You
produced?
gave me this treatment, but I'm not Garlean.
Alamegan, through and through. What you have been granted is far greater than mere magic. Before that lesser light, it is as a second sun.
What is it?
I am informed that Alagiri was recently occupied by the Resistance, and that an attack on Specular Imperatoris is considered imminent. This could provide an ideal opportunity to test her performance in the field.
What did she do?
Your skulls, was it? They have joined the garrison at the Watchtower?
Yes, my lord. By your leave, I would rendezvous with them and lead a counterattack against the insurgents.
No. Even were you to leave now, you would not arrive in time. There is another duty I would entrust to you.
What? Oh, they got a lot of... Whoa, there's a lot more than 5. There could be more behind the camera.
Found you.
How is Thaker to have that eye patch? His eye's not gone, right? It's a bandage, not an eye patch. So full of fire and eager, weren't they? Well, I wouldn't worry too much. They're strong and they have each other. At least he spared me the trouble having to speak up. I was about to let Lise go alone. Alright, that... I love glamour plates. It's so useful. If you have a fair bit of ground covers, we should split up. If you come across any Imperial soldiers, you know what to do. And so you know, I sent word to Arnvald's squadron. They're already searching the other nearby areas, so we have allies in the event we encounter anything beyond our means. Like what? Xenos himself? Come here, Bards. How's it going? I don't get it. Segment C? Is that a grid location? Ba-ba-ba. Seg C. Big ramp. Completely pointless, but I'm taking it anyway. How's your day? My day was not good, but I'm making it. It's not awful. Yeah, I had a lot of car maintenance. I spent about $900 today. $900. I definitely didn't make $900 at work today, so... Look at those things! They need the ways to stay up because their legs are stripped. What was the zone? What's for the zone and tiny legs? Time to get a plumber to check out a part of your house is flooding. Oh wow. That could be more expensive than I spent. At least I know mine's fixed. I'm ready for my road trip. Sales, welcome. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Give me a moment, Kalia. Did I again feel it? Oh, now maintain your distance for now. Understood. Keep me apprised of any developments. How's our involved? The pair that was spying on us in the fridges had followed us here. What about you, Kalia? Any trouble? Yeah, that's not too bad. And there I was thinking we might be due for some peace and quiet. Glad to hear you dealt with them. But this all respect to the Spiritorius is going well. Yeah, you're lucky. I don't get paid overtime. I sometimes work it, but I don't get paid for it. I'm all salary. Pros and cons. You're interested in the Alpha Resistance? That kind of took it from being bad and not terrible. Very nice. I remain single.
You've improved,
so
lad.
It is what it is.
Come now, father. You lured the fool onto my blade, and do not try to deny it.
No longer invisible when no one hears what they say. Yeah, I know how that is. You would be amazed. Being a female in a technical field, people are prone to ignoring me if they don't know who I am. But most people know who I am at this point in my company. More people know me than I know. But that's probably because I'm bad with names.
Our work here is all but done. What of Conrad and his men?
They are for the main tower. The skulls have offered fierce resistance thus far, but Conrad seems to believe he can convince them to lay down their arms.
Then we will tend to the stragglers down below. With me!
There's no way he talks him down. Mercy is all well and good, but mercy is for after the battle.
Report.
Enemy forces have overrun the lower facilities and appear to be mounting an assault on the main tower. We have already received a request for reinforcements. A unit of legionaries has been mustered and is ready to depart. They await your orders, Commander.
Stand down.
Commander?
Tell them to stand down.
Commander, if I may, our people, your people are still in there. They will be slaughtered.
You think I don't know that? I want nothing more than to help them. To lead the bloody charge. But I have my orders. Lord Xenos said no reinforcements. He would have us use the main cannon to destroy the installation.
What? Kill our own soldiers? You must be mistaken.
Wait, since when does Xenos seem sane? Also, for what it's worth, Rampart, I've never thought of you as invisible. Oh, she whispered that. Mayhap you'd like to ask Lord Xenos yourself.
I thought not. Initiate the firing sequence. Wars are won on the backs of the dead. Theirs and ours. There is no truth but this. We must remain firm and resolute and always, always do our duty. Now, give the order.
Initiate firing sequence.
Aye, aye. Initiating firing sequence. Release safety locks. Deploy main cannon.
Hansfred, Rudolph, Emlyn. For us. For our people. For our future.
There's no future for people if you kill all the
I
people.
need you to confirm the target, Commander.
Specula Imperatoris, main tower. Fire when ready.
She has the echo now. You get 4 shots with firing, but only fired once. Maybe fired 4 times. I don't know.
Summon hells.
Long-range artillery.
Those treacherous bastards. Their people were still fighting. Full retreat. Now! Relay the orders!
Understood. All forces retreat! I repeat, all forces retreat!
Why couldn't he just say it? He's standing right next to him. By the 12th, did you see that? The main tower just collapsed. You heard it too, didn't you? Must be the cannon at Castrum, Albania. That was an Imperial installation. Their troops were still... Damn, no one's responding. I don't know if it's the shells being jammed or... We have to go right now. They need our help. This way, there's no time to lose. Like, this is toward the thing. Kinda. I think it's over here somewhere. Pretty bad by whatever this is. There's a dungeon over there. They have guns. They're not as effective as magic. So there's something called a gun blade, where they have a sword and a gun attached. Do I have any? I must have one, right? Let me check my armory chest. Something I can't use, probably. I can't see past... Oh, okay, there we go. I don't know. I know I've got one somewhere, though. Yeah, I think I saw one on one of those like pawn stores or something like that. As worse as it looks, he probably wasn't even put his stuff together. The gate. Let's steer away inside. Let me find my brother right now. Locks basket appear to be stable. You nearly pass him open and pass too. I don't see Alpha though. Glad you're here, Kaylee. In case it isn't obvious, the Imperials fired on us. On Specula and Imperatoris. I didn't think they had it in them to kill their own men just to kill us. God damn them all. Well, they can afford to lose people. We can't. Where's my brother? Tell me where he is. I want to see him. He was in the tower when it was struck. That need not mean anything. Our forces still evacuating. Many remain unaccounted for. Alcé, listen. There's soldiers wounded and dying all around us. Soldiers with families, just like you and me. They need your help. Do you understand? He's right. I take the north, you take the east. What am I supposed to do? Alright, I'll make it quick. I'm gonna free you from your complicated life. Alright, I'll just give you my hand. I'm not even looking at him. Thank you, I think I can manage on my own. Make it a little closer. What if I put my hand on his head? Can I do that? How close do I need to be? Right about there, I'll do it. Nope, that's his back. I thought I reached forward. From one day I thought I was bound for Thal's Great Hall. Ye gods, what were the Imperials thinking? Alright, one more try at it. Alright, you kind of step forward, so I need you to stay a little bit back. Hand on the head, right here. Nope, I'm short. Just give me a moment to let the world stop spinning, would you? There, I'll give you not far. I'll make it. I'll make it. That's about all I can help. Oh wait, what about this guy? This guy's on the ground. I don't think this was getting up. He's not moving. Oh, he's moving. Ugh, everything hurts. I think I was struck by debris from the tower. Wait, I know you. Akeda Sapphire. Ward of House Fortune. We fought together on the steps of faith. You saved my life back then, and now. I can walk, thank you. 1,000 times, thank you. Conrad, can you hear me? Now, go put him down over there. Oh, Alfredo's okay. Oh, old man died. It's time for Lise to rise up and lead the resistance.
Conrad! Conrad, speak to me!
Yeah, he wanted her to be his replacement. He knew this was coming. Maybe he has touched the echo. I mean, he's also like 95.
It was all so sudden. Conrad had just convinced the last few skulls to surrender when we heard the bang and everything started to shake. We carried the survivors to safety, but Conrad's... We have done what we can for him. All that remains is to pray.
Conrad?
Is that you, Lise? I can't see a damn thing.
Open your eyes.
Well, that's that then. Time's up.
What are you talking about? You'll be on your feet before you know it.
It's all right, Lise. I've lived long enough. But listen, I want you to lead the resistance in my stead.
Don't say another word. You'll recover. We'll recover. We'll bring freedom to Alamigo together. We're not going to stop here.
No, you won't. Everything we've built, everyone we've brought together, I know you'll show them the way. You've got it in you, Lise. Not because you're Curtis's daughter or Ida's sister, but because you're you. Because you're you.
Conrad.
Lead them to victory. To freedom.
Is it weird that I'm not as sad just because he's older?
I will, Conrad. I will. I promise.
I also didn't really have time to get attached to him. Not like Osetsu. Because Setsu's not dead. See, we saw this guy die. Maybe on the chaos of Castlevania. Gosetsu's still alive. I believe it.
Next round, double the charge.
Oh.
Come, Nidhogg. We are needed.
Is he gonna take out the gun? The cannon? That's a yes.
That's the cerulean pipeline.
Oh. Oh, so cerulean is kind of like oil, I think. It's just very explosive.
Impossible! How can one man... Shoot the bastard! Shoot him!
There's the gun blades. Grandpa, are you still here? There's the firearms you wanted to see.
My lance has slain far greater beasts.
I like
You're
this man.
welcome, boy.
Notify all units! I want that intruder found! And get the engineers to fix my bloody cannon!
It's just me, like, He reminds me a lot of Spider-Man, where he's just like, he's on top of a tower. He jumped up. Where did he go? Where's he gonna land? Is he landing on a cloud? Maybe he lands on a dragon. Maybe he's got a dragon mount up there. I know, but where does he go? He can't fly. He's a dragoon, not a dragon.
The savages are coming.
It's like when Spider-Man in the like one of the early movies, he's like shooting his webs off when he's like over a lake or like over the giant river. He's like, what's he gripping on? Where did he go? Flying like Thor? Maybe. We could have killed him. We could have walked away. Instead, we tried to convince them to lay down their arms. We tried to seek a peaceful resolution. We showed them mercy, and this was their response? Fire and blood. This was their answer. Such crimes do not go unpunished. They must not. God is my witness, there will be a reckoning. Let's go and feed Questia. Slowly but surely, Alphino is regaining his composure. Forgive me. Now is not the time for vows of vengeance. We must remain calm and rational and in control. The Imperials have demonstrated a willingness to fire on their own. So long as we remain here, we are in danger. We three will see to Commander Kemp's body, find my sister, and return to Alagiri. I was like, what is she in the wall? There, that should suffice for now. Go on and join the others. Tell me you found Alphino. Tell me it's alright. Well, thank the 12. I don't know what I would have done. Though saying that, what would we do without Commander Kemp? Sorry, not here. Not now. We should return to Alagiri. Keep an eye out for any wounded who need our help on the way. I'm trying to watch the time. Okay, this is probably a good time to take a 2.5 minutes. It's about right. Because 3 minutes, yeah, we'll do 2.5 minutes. That should do. That should get us to the end of the stream. 2.5 minutes, and go. I'm sorry, I thought I hit it. I must not have hit it. I'm back. I was talking. All I said was we're back, mostly on time, and we're in the final stretch. We just had to find some wounded soldiers who needed assistance. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, I can adjust. Close. But there. Nope. I think he's too low for me to put my hand on his head. It looks like I'm about to grab his neck, though. Pan, it wasn't long ago I was trying to kill you and yours. I half expected you were about to slit my throat. How's this? I should be back home in Ilsebard, instead of taking fire from my so-called comrades. I keep reading that as cement, but it's Cermat. Yeah, now whenever you guys say my name, my first thing I do is make sure my mic's on. Second thing I do is like look for see if like something weird is happening. Oh, this one. Can I put my hand on this one? Kinda. This was too high. Thanks, friend. Bloody tourniquet came loose. I was having trouble getting it back on. I should be fine the rest of the way. Oh, there's another one around. I stand higher. Nope. Oh, bless you, kind. Wait, is that you, Acalia? I didn't recognize you at first. Been feeling a bit dizzy. Must have lost a lot of blood. I can keep going. I can keep going. Wait, I've got to check over there. Yeah, I think it's too far east. Yeah, we were up there, so it's down there somewhere. Moonsued! With their tiny little legs and big bodies. Having giant grasshoppers as an enemy is just silly. Oh, look at it hopping after me. That's Final Fantasy VI reference. Okay, we have given over command to Kemp's remains for safekeeping. Later, I have no idea when, rites needs to be performed. For now, however, we must carry on. We must press forward. We must not give in to despair. Level up! Level 69, we're one level from the cap. There's a gunblade. Yep, we got gunblades. All Alliance resistance units have now withdrawn from Specula Imperatoris. It's time we spoke with General Alden. Did they adjust the tables right this time? Nope. That was still out of line. That's probably an asset. They probably moved the whole thing over. These deaths will weigh heavily on my soul. Commander Kemp's most of all. He was a wise leader. He was a patriot. But above all else, he was a good man who will be sorely missed. One of me lost this day. Ask for a moment's silence to pray for the souls of the departed. We have suffered a grievous defeat, but we cannot and will not renounce this cause. The die has been cast. Hold tight to this grief, this anger, and let it drive you forward. Let it be your strength and your shield when next you face the enemy. You'll carry us far, General. Of that I have no doubt. Ere we take another step towards Alamigo, however, we must first address the question of how to deal with Castrum Albania's cannon. If the Imperials are willing to employ the weapon without thought for their own soldiers' safety, we may struggle to approach them. A frontal assault is out of the question. We'd lose countless men before we even reach the walls. Would we? Recall that the Imperials could have obliterated our forces had they kept firing, but neglected to do so. They had no strategic reason to cease fire, which begs the question, why did they? You suspect they were unable to fire the cannon again, maybe due to a malfunction? Or one of their own officers found unconscious after the first barrage? Or a heretofore unknown resistance faction chose at that moment to disable it? There are many possibilities. The fact remains that they stopped when logic dictated they continue. I just have to go and see for myself if the cannon is still operational. Are you mad? Conrad put you in charge of resistance. We can't risk losing another commander so soon. I know how you feel, Nago. I do. But I need you to understand. It wasn't long after Paplimo and our Rogers reached that Conrad first asked me to join the resistance. And he kept on asking. Every time I said no, I told myself it was because of the Scions. But even then, I knew deep down there was an excuse. I was still afraid of following my heart. I couldn't be sure if it was for me or for Ida. But then I met someone on this side of the world who had struggled with the same worries. As we traveled and fought together, I saw him grow and become the leader his people needed him to be. And now it's my turn to do the same. There's not a lot of us left, and the ones that are, many are still wounded. We have to make do with what we've got, and I'm the best qualified. It's as simple as that. Don't worry, Nago. I'll come back. I promise. Always keep your promises. This is why I don't promise much, because I always keep my promises. While I acknowledge Commander Hex's right to clear out suspicion, I see no reason why she should do so alone. Hey, would you go with her? Would have done it even if you hadn't asked her. This is settled. We will wait your return. Sorry to drag you into this, Acalia. May not be the decision Conrad would have made, but I'm not Conrad. I never will be. I don't know what kind of leader he was hoping for. Right now, all I can be is myself. All I can do is be myself. Yeah, mechanists have guns, too. If you don't mind, I'd rather not wait around and have people try to talk me out of it. Let's get moving. I know a good vantage point overlooking the castrum. Young Krebs Hope. The ship's stranded on the rocks to the east of here. Shouldn't take us long to get there. Oh, but there might be some ancient golems guarding it, or that might be just an old wives' tale. Either way, it's worth the risk. Please, Commander, I pray you proceed with all due caution. Do not hesitate to call upon us if needed. Piece of ship will have to scale the cliff face. I'll get some climbing gear. I'll meet you there, alright? We're still missing a quest. A blue quest. This is a very big zone. Like, I didn't realize how big it is. I should charge back in. I missed my opportunity. Sorry to keep waiting. I see you met the golems. Looks like the old stories are true, eh? In a way, I'm glad. Right then, time to climb. That is quite a climb. Pant. Woo, that took a bit more out of me than expected. And here she is. Minecraft's hope. The ark that one man made to save countless others from the flooding during the Sixth Umber era. It's comforting to think that there have always been people who cared this much about their fellow man. Who accomplished such great feats that people couldn't help thinking they must be made up. It's proof right here, isn't it? I don't just mean the ship, you know. I mean you. Long before anyone started calling you a hero, you were there for those in need. You did things for people when you didn't have to. Sometimes even they didn't want you to. It can't have been easy, staying true to yourself. We're all better for it, me included. I'll never be a leader like Conrad, or Hien, or my father. But I can be a friend to you all, and I can fight by your side. I could be me, and that'll just have to be enough, eh? You know, I remember reading a book when I was younger, and there's a character in this book who was a hero, right? And in this book, people's souls are spun out into the world. They're reborn time and time again. And the heroes are the ones that they always step forward and do the thing. And at some point in the story, the hero who's waiting to be born, there's some place where they stay, waiting to be born, and they get ripped out of it. They get ripped out of there and shoved into the world with all their memories intact. Because usually they forget. And one of the issues they had is that because people know that she's this great hero that always saves the day and there's all these stories about her, she felt out like there's a big pressure. I remember this line she said, if I told you that if I said I was going to go climb up that mountain with my bare hands, carrying like something big on my back, people look at me and say, okay, do you need any help? Assuming that I would say no and not need any help and I could do it, no problem. But she said, but that wasn't ever who I was in life. I was always just somebody who happened to be in the right place at the right time and did what I had to do, one step at a time. I never tried to be a hero, ever. So I think that's kind of important to think about. Because you don't have to try to be a hero. You don't have to think you're a hero to be a hero. All it takes is just doing something to help someone else. I mean, it can be as simple as, like, you see a homeless man and you buy him lunch. That could make you a hero. You take in a puppy that's like a stray dog and take care of it. You get a pet at the shelter. That can make you a hero. I know that'll make you a hero to the puppy. I don't know. I kind of lost the train of thought of that one. Please think back on it. If we've been staying in different places, or if the shell struck the tower differently, would it be me instead of Conrad? Maybe both of us. What kind of monster murders their own? Is that smoke from Castlevania? Wait, it's coming from the cannon. I can't tell what happened from here, but I can tell we'll be giving us any trouble in the immediate future. There's our chance, Kayla, to avenge Conrad and all the others who died in the tower, friend and foe. To take Castro and Albania and bring the bastard who gave the order to fire to justice. It won't be easy after the losses we took, but I know everyone's championing at the bit to strike back. With the right plan, I'm certain we can do it. Let's get back to Alpha, though. Who's the maker of plans? We have to tell the others. Come on. Actually, Robon's probably better at making plans than Alpha, though. Northeast, we're still not quite there yet. Easier down than up, eh? Though not necessarily safer. Anyway, no time to rest. We need to convince the others to strike now, before the Imperials have time to fix their cannon. There's no time to lose, Kalia. General Alden needs to know what we saw. If only we had like a link shell or something. That we could communicate for at a distance. Is that the same one, or is there one over there too? There's one over there too. You returned. I only hope you bring good news. We scaled the cliffs of young Krebs' Hope and spied smoke rising from Castle Albania's main cannon. I think Marshal Terrapin's right. They didn't fire again because they couldn't. The cannon seems to have been disabled somehow. Then we must attack Castle Albania at once. It could still be a trick, but if it isn't, we may not get a better opportunity. Bluntly, General, if it is a trick, it is an utterly baffling stratagem. Had the Imperials wished to wipe us out, they could simply have kept firing. Be that as it may, we need to not risk everyone who sees it. I say we dispatch a small contingent infantry to the Castrum to secure control of the weapon. If the enemy is preoccupied with repairs, we may be able to take them unawares. If, on the other hand, is indeed a trick, our token force will prove an elusive target, and we at least know that the cannon is operational. Either way, it seems well worth the risk, but how are we to infiltrate the Castrum? In anticipation of a day such as this, men and women under my command have labored long to cultivate a network of informants to outgear Albania, including Radiata. Radiata is home to many who hold menial positions at Castrum, Albania, and other nearby installations. With the aid of our allies there, I believe we can secure a route into the fortress. The resistance will handle this. You may have recruited those informants, but they'll be just as happy working with fellow Almegans. At the end of the day, it's our land, our responsibility. Let us do right by Conrad. I should be glad to accompany your General, as would Alice and Alcalia, I'm sure. Well then, if you're all in agreement, I see no reason to refuse you. We'll make ready to march on Castrum, Albania. Go, and may Ralger watch over you and keep you. My apologies for speaking on your behalf. It was my sister's forthright manner rubbing off on me. I confess, my decision to volunteer was not wholly motivated by concern for Lise, nor less Alamigo. Castrum, Albania is the largest imperial facility in the peaks, you see, so the likelihood that Krau is being held captive there is quite high. Getting with that cannon remains our main objective, of course, but there is even a chance that Krau might be rescued in the process. I would never forgive myself if I did not take it. Alright, we equip the axe. It's my armor chest is full, isn't it? Again. I need to go through here at some point. Like, I could just get rid of this, right? I don't need all these war axes, because I'm done with them. What about all these daggers I have? Level 1 rogue gear? I don't need that. 2 bronze... Like, look at these things. I have multiple copies of the same thing. Okay, let's put this in. What am I thinking? Okay, there we go. Alright, let's move on. Wait, the blue thing popped up. How much time we got? What is that? The match check is back objective. What is that? I've never seen that thing. I gotta know what this thing is. I've never seen a fate like that. I must know. Like, this means that someone is there. This is a boss. This is to fight things. A tower means it's to defend. What is this? Got to kill it? Yeah, focus on me. I'm not sure I can kill it though. I've never seen something like this. What if I make it pull back? I can lead it away, maybe. No, it's still marching right toward it. Wait, where's Quesadilla? I don't want to get. I don't think I can stop it. Like, you have 15 minutes. Like, how do you... How do I pull this off? Oh, we got resistance spiders down here. Maybe they'll help a little bit. They'll probably just die quickly, won't they? Oh, that killed them all. I know they died quickly. Am I supposed to stop it? Oh well. Well, that's interesting. But why they give it 30 minutes when it only lasts for like 15? Seems kind of weird. That's why I thought I might be able to finish it, because it said it had 15 more minutes. So to review, we are to travel to Radiata, where we will meet with the contact recruited by Marshal Tarabin's agents. Take the liberty of reviewing intelligence reports for allocating these for ways, the settlement is not wholly unfamiliar to me. As the Vice Marshal indicated, the vast majority of the populace is employed as menial labor in either Specula Imperatoris or Castro Mania. Perhaps as a result of this, the resistance has long struggled to make inroads there. You have to right of it. They got a better deal than most Alamegans for enough what scraps the Imperials gave them. Even if I know how Marshal Terrabin's agents got one of them to turn his coat. I understand your disdain, I do, but also understand the desire to look after their families by any means necessary. Our contact is a Rogadin woman. She asks us questions. After we answer with courage, she'll know us as friends. Courage, right. I'll put together a squadron, Nago. We'll need them soon. With me, my friends, and be ready for anything. Yeah, we're still missing a ton of these things, so... Even if it is that one is time, it'll be alright. But we need to get over there somehow. I thought maybe it was going to be the dungeon time, but... Perhaps we should. Maybe we should do the side thing. Let's go and do the side thing. I already got sidetracked by that fate, so we may as well be a little more sidetracked. Okay? Hey, you're that adventurer everyone's been talking about, aren't you? Just a woman I wanted to see. You've been a spare time, I hope. It seemed a bloody miracle we managed to take Algier without spilling a drop of blood. It's all thanks to one man, a man the Alliance would very much like to speak with. Getting him to come for a question, however, has proven more trouble than we thought. It's not my place to be dealing with this, to be honest with you, but I think it'd be best to resolve the matter quietly if possible. It needs to get messy around here if the Alliance or Resistance starts kicking up a fuss. I'd like to draw attention if I leave my post, but your adventures are free to move about as you please. What do you say, can you give me a hand? The adventurers are good folk. Now we shouldn't say much more out here in the open. You guys go and speak with him yourself. Balt's his name. He can tell you the best. Why is this blue? Whoa, look at that! That's awesome. It got dark and everything turned blue. The adventurers who slew Lord Van Balsar say seem to you to claim my head then. Brazen Brook sent you to help? Oh, thank heavens. See, I'm actually a Centurion of the Guardian Forces. Now, before we do anything rash, let me explain. When I ordered the Alliance forces approach, I knew we had no way of repelling them, so I ordered all my men to retreat from Alagiri. I then planned to turn myself in, but I ran into certain complications. I can see you're unconvinced. Tell you what, why not ask the villagers about me? When you hear what they have to say, I think you'll come to understand why I couldn't turn myself in. What are you doing? Oh. I think they're trying to woo me a bit. Yep, they're definitely trying to get me to come over there. bought? The place wouldn't be the same without him, and we certainly have no intention of sending him to be butchered by the Alliance. Where'd you get that name? I won't have anyone speak ill of him. Unless you're looking to pick a fight, you keep your mouth shut. What do you want with Bob? He's not in trouble, is he? We already told the Lion Scum they can't have him. I see. There you are. Now you see the cause for my hesitation? Neither the reaction of my being arrested, the Alliance has allowed me to remain here for the time being. But for all intents and purposes, I'm a war prisoner. Villagers initially meant to keep me hidden, but harboring one's enemies is a serious crime no matter whose side you're on. And I've heard what the Alliance does to those who help the Guardians. Stuff of nightmares, I tell you. My execution is assured the moment they take me into custody. The villagers should take arms in protest. They don't deserve such a bloody fate. Brazen Book has made a valiant effort to assuage the people's anger. There's only so much a man in his position can do. I know how strange this may seem, but I want you to convince the people of Al-Kiri to allow for my surrender. We're slowly getting better geared. We still got time. That didn't take as long as I thought it would. I mean, of course there's more to it, but... we really need to progress the main story quest. I keep getting sidetracked. We are leveling up pretty well, though. We're at the level 68 quest, which means we probably have about half this expansion left, give or take. I feel like the first 2/3 is the leveling, and then the last third is the level 70 stuff. Or the level cap stuff. I'll go over there. Ah. See what I tell you. Let's continue on to Specula Imperatoris. Okay, Questia. Yep, let's go in. Pop on in. I mean, I'm just standing out in the open with a chocobo. It's definitely not in here, I don't think. I guess it could be. There's a whole road going that way. Wait, can I just keep going? Of course, there were still soldiers looking about. Fortunately, they were no match for these. Come, Lady Ada's not much further. I guess these. I stayed successful. Of course, in light of our recent encounter, it would be prudent to proceed with caution and remain vigilant for Imperial forces. Nobody's trying to get in touch with me, are they? No, I don't think so. good. Alright, that one's not aggressive. Alright, we're in the neighborhood of where the air current is. Yeah, that's not really a soldier, that was a tank. South. No, it's not here. Look at this place. What is that? I've seen those before. Looks like a safe to enter. I don't see any Imperials. I don't see the smoke above a Castro Mabini anymore. Do you think they fixed the cannon already? I would say we're looking for a Rogadan woman, right? That we should answer her question with courage. I suppose we should have to strike up a conversation with every one of them until we find her contact. Maybe if we find her, and I'll do the same. So southwest, so it's that way. Somewhere over there. It's not far. I don't know, you might become a radio. What kind of place is this? Radiata? Well, this village is home to those who labor at Castlevania, respect the Imperatorus. Think of it as an imperial slave pen. So it wasn't called Radiata by the folk who live here. I had a different name once, but you're not hearing them say it out loud. They're urgent visits from the correction officers. Tell other villagers from Radiata, though, and you'll get spit on. Everyone else for the Empire's whipped curs. We lose either way. We're to be treated like dogs when we were born. We have no choice but to live like one. What about yourself? Tell you about myself? You really are ashamed of you, aren't you? Too much talking of the person killed. My father talked too much once, complained about his job. A friend reported him to the authorities, and then soldiers came to take him away, as a suspected insurgent. I never saw him again. Then there was my little brother. When a group of patriots heard he was laboring for the Empire, they strung him up from a tree. Snow, you don't talk about yourself around here. Is that not a Rogadan woman? Ain't seen you around before. It takes a certain kind of woman to walk into a place like this uninvited. Well, with courage, I suppose. Courage, you say? Lasts in short supply these days. Better keep your head down and go along to survive. Call me a coward too if you like, because I'll not speak on it more. It's not here. Outside Radiata, behind those barricades over yonder, on the other hand. That reminded me of, from the Incredibles, where the person's like, now, I'm sorry, ma'am, I can't help you. But if you'll go to the website and download Form 473A and fill it out and then take it down to the office and have it filled out in triplicate, they may be able to help you. Or whatever. I can't tell you to do that, though. Hey, was that who I think it was? I think so. That's sweet for a trap. Either way, I found Alpha and Alice. We'll meet you there. Not followed, were you? Good. Nope, I was followed by those three. We look like children! That all of you, is it? Let's get to it then. Name yourselves. Besides the Seventh Dawn, friends of Marshal Terrapin. Name Stark. Starkwold. Best you know, or wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here. It's about Specula and Imperatorus in the canon, isn't it? Just so, can you tell us what happened? I overheard soldiers talking about it while working in the mess. Cerulean pipeline fueling the cannon was destroyed by an unidentified male insurgent, they said. One man single-handedly just disabled the cannon? That beggars belief. Nevertheless, that's what they said. It took a while, but they finally put the fires out, and the engineers have been working day and night to repair it. I wish I could tell you more, but the incident has everyone jumping at shadows and afraid to say much more. To make matters worse, Al Megan helped me send home indefinitely. So the cannon could already be fully operational. I feel like with that size difference, it's too much. At that point, it becomes a logistical problem. Like, for example, okay, let's say you decided you're going to kiss, right? Okay, let's say these two decide they're going to kiss. So she's going to have to bend down double to kiss, or she's going to have to stand on a chair. And even that might not be enough. Like, if she stands on a chair, she'll be, like, shoulder height, which is a reasonable height to be. But even then, that's a little bit difficult. So, I don't know. It's a logistics problem, I think. We need to seek inside Castle Romania to ensure the cannon is no longer a threat to our troops. Can you help us? I have much I can do. I've pieced together a map of the interior over the years. I know for a fact there are multiple points of entry. Impressive. If we split into several groups, that may improve our odds of reaching the fire control center. We may be few in number, but I have faith that we can see this through. Alright, that said, my day did kind of wipe me out a bit. Maybe we could do this one last quest over here and call it a day. There's a blue quest here we can do. If it gives us yeah, it does give it a... Okay. You're not from around here, are you? You never see an Al Megan strike up a conversation with a Radiata resident. Seeing as we're already talking, I have a job that's just right for an outsider like you. Talk with the girl behind that building over there, and she'll give you all the details. She's a bit testy, mind you. She is a bit testy. About bloody time. You take this supply crate and trade it with the merchant now give you for food. She's looking in an alley somewhere. Shifty bastards. You know him when you see him. Do not tell him Radiata Navy to send you. There'll be no grub for us if you do. We just help her back. What do people in this world think when they see me teleporting around? I know I have like some sort of like extra like ether that lets me do that, but what do they think? What is? You want to trade? You should use the goods first, then maybe we'll deal. You need more work? I guess so. God, this is a military issue Mark 43 sedatives. High quality stuff. Someone stashed a batch a while ago, but you wouldn't believe how quickly the Imperial medicine sell. Folk are always on edge around here, you see, never knowing when the Empire might decide to launch an assault. Some get so worked up they can seriously sleep without a little alchemical encouragement. How much you want for them? I'm very curious how you came by the stash, but I'll take them off your hands all the same. Food? That's just it? That's it? Just food? Alright, well, here's a sack full of assorted edibles. Nice doing business with you. I feel like we got robbed. Yeah, the problem is I'm like nice and soft-hearted, and those kind of people tend to get taken advantage of in situations like that. I also don't know the value of what I had, so that's a problem too. Alright, the quests were on our level 69, so we have reached the level 69 stuff. That's good, making progress. Yeah, that just means we just have level 70 stuff left. Well, 69 and 70. And then it'll be time for expansion. We'll actually have to go exit our free trial and start paying for it. That's the other thing. Nice. Just noise, Elric. Ara. Told you. One. I might be a little too proud of myself. Although, in my defense, you tease me about as much as I tease you. So I think it's all fair. Did you eat the food? Tell me when you got the food. Oh, praise the heavens. I praise you two strangers. This is my first partner we've had in days. If I could speak to my large friend, if you would, I'd bet you'd like to show us thanks as well. So I guess we did good then. Surprised to use trading Imperial supplies. Our quick-finger friend once worked in a storeroom in Castro, Albania. His wife was sedatives before she left. Some was full of those as used to labor for the Imperial Army. Folk in Algieri may have traded with the Empire. Even they spit on radiatins, the army's whipped curs they cause. So we need you to make a deal. If one of us dares to set foot in that town, they chase us out with a hail of stones, or worse. Now we can eat our fill, get our strength back, and try to move on. And our heroes like you are a godsend. Alright, that seems like a good stopping point for tonight. I know it's a few minutes early, but I don't think we're gonna get a better stopping point, so thank you all for joining me on this lovely Wednesday. So I'm enjoying Final Fantasy. We're making good progress. We do still have quite a bit to go. But as always, no stream tomorrow. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of wearing down. Today got really wore on me. A lot of stuff happened, a lot of stress, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm handling that stress too well, but it's over now, so I just need to. I think once I sleep, I think I'll probably be better. So thank you all for joining me. Hope to see you guys on Friday. I don't think I have anything that's going to keep me away on Friday. So hope to see you guys here. And, yeah. So, good night, everyone. Fox out. Night night.